Hello, my dear Virgo friends. I am doing a reading for you right now with the theme of it being the focus of the energies that are coming through for you right now at not only in the month of August, but in particular the Lion's Gate. And if there's anything in particular that Spirit is wanting you to know about, some deeper insights that will help you utilize these energies at this time for transformation, because that's really what the Lion's Gate is about. It's about transformation, energies that are coming through to us. You're literally being bathed, physically bathed in energies that are raising your vibration. So what are some of the things that by you understanding, being able to set your intention would help you at this time? And the way these readings by sign go is just a way of kind of narrowing the audience down into 12 categories of people, and it's tapping into what are the greatest themes right now that people of Virgo are being faced with right at this time. And the reason it kind of works is that most people whose signs, whether you watch your sun, moon, or rising sign, there's a lot of planetary influences that are influencing us in certain ways, really based a lot on signs. So it is surprising how accurate these readings can be. So, but if there's parts of it that don't resonate with you, that's just fine, and you just can, take or leave whatever works for you. And I just want to say also that I am offering snapshot readings right now, $25. And if you would like a snapshot reading and a snapshot healing, they're both pre-recorded, then you can order that for $50. I pass on the $25 to Lisa, my energy healer friend, and she does one for you as well. And we really like those because we can do them at our own time. We don't have to worry about scheduling them, and actually usually you can get them quite quickly because our turnaround time is fairly quick. And then if you do want longer readings, basically live readings, or longer reading that's pre-recorded, there's some other options as well. So I just want to thank all of my viewers who have watched and subscribed in the past, and for doing that again now. And right now, as I start this reading, I call on Archangel Michael to come in and put a white light of protection around us, that only the messages that come through will really be for the highest good, and that I will just be shown some things that will help you at this time. So I'm just laying out the cards, and as always, also wanted to mention that you are seeing a picture because I recorded this message so I could upload it much faster than if I were to make videos of them. It would take me about 3 or 4 days to upload all the videos, and so it just takes me literally minutes to upload recordings. So that's why you're seeing a picture. So at the very center of the spread, I have the Two of Swords. So right now, most of you Virgo friends, are being faced with a decision, and the decision has something to do with making a leap of faith. And I feel like you've been hesitating about it because the Fool actually is in the upside down, or the reversed position. When I'm doing this spread, it's always read as the reversed position, although you're basically, by your intention and your understanding of the situation, you can flip that over and have it in the more positive aspect. But the Fool, or when a person is the Fool is in reverse or being blocked or upside down, it's just saying that first of all, there's hesitancy, there's not seeing things clearly, there's fear, because the Fool makes a leap of faith and without any fear at all. And so when it stands still and doesn't make that leap, then there is fear. It also even just talks about outright being foolish, because the actual upright card, it's not being, the person is not actually being a fool. The essence of the Fool card is saying that, the only person that would leap without looking would be a fool. But in the case of the archetype of the Fool, it is actually a really good thing to have that kind of blissful trust, that knowing that when you take that leap, that everything's going to be okay. So it's doing the things that nobody else would do because their fear holds them back, like ego fear is holding them back. But when you're in that aspect of embodying the archetype of the Fool, you're able to do things that nobody else would do. And of course, you also end up with incredible results, because that's what we've really come here to do, as when we recognize we have that kind of power as divine beings within a physical body that we actually can tap into. that, we're so much more powerful than we realize. We're actually, our power is limitless. And so you're being called right now to recognize your power. And I feel like the Two of Swords is kind of like the aspect of yourself that hasn't recognized it. So maybe for some of you, it's not even so much about a decision of, should I choose A or B, but it's about you really seeing and realizing that you have this power of the Fool, that you really can be this archetype, embody this archetype. You're being called to embody it right now and to make that leap of faith. So whatever that is in your own life, just, let that come forth for you right now. Spirit will let you know what that is. Your near past is the Four of Cups position card, which really, to me, I'm getting a lot about boredom and frustration in just like not really having what you want. You see these other 3 cups there. The cup is being offered you right in front of you, but you're kind of not paying attention to it because you're just so absorbed by these ones that you don't have, or even just a feeling of, frustration and boredom. And that's not the greatest place to be. There's actually a clue about why you're even feeling like that. In the 5 of Cups is the bottom of the deck card. In that case, it's 3 cups that are upside down, and then the 2 cups that are not being looked at, that are really represent the 2 of Cups, which is one of my favorite cards in the deck, that really shows, this beautiful divine partnership. So it's really, for some of you out there, you have a divine partnership kind of like, it's out there for you, but you really don't even see that because your attention is being absorbed by the 3 cups that you don't have. And that's kind of what's happening in the 4 of Cups too. So maybe, there's some, actual grief and there's some actual frustration with this. Interestingly, the near future card is the 6 of Cups. So you have this soulmate partnership on the horizon, and then of course, as you see, the card that overlooks this whole entire spread is the Ace of Cups. So flowing out over all of this is this new, new beginnings, new emotional connections, as you recognize your power. And you tap into your High Priestess, which is coming up at the bottom of the spread here. This is the foundation for everything. It's really the energies of this current Lionsgate for you is going to allow you to access your higher self in, more strongly and in ways that you haven't before. It's really opening up that gate for you. You're being asked to come through the gate to communicate, ever more clearly with your higher self, with the divine, with the, higher beings. And the Ace of Cups is right there over your head, just, flowing out over you, this beautiful energy of love and emotion. And you see, we have a lot of cups in this spread. We had the 4, 5, and 6, and the Ace of Cups. And so you really have, I think, a lot of emotional healing. As you see too, the 4, 5, and 6 all have this person that's depicted in a lily, and lilies are representative of healing. Healing energy is coming for you. So a suggested action is the King of Wands, then an Ace of Wands, and then the Lovers and the 5 of Pentacles. So I'm going to I have different things that are coming into me about this. And so, again, I'll just call you to use your own intuition to, tap into whichever viewpoints that I'm going to be speaking of that really work for you. For some of you, this King of Wands is an actual person, and it's another person outside of yourself who is you're being, like, it's being shown to you to be aware of his coming in. Like, he's just coming at me. I'm looking at this card, and he's just like with this Ace of Wands, and his hands is outstretched, and then you see it again as the outside influence. So it's like, it's almost doubling up on the message here of this energy that's coming in. It's coming through this, and it's interesting because the King of Wands also represents Leo. We're talking about the Lion's Gate. We're in the sign of Leo right now, and there's just a lot of fiery, passionate energy. And then we see it here is in the hopes or the fears card. I feel like it's your hope, the Lovers, or maybe in some cases it's a fear for some of you because you're afraid that this person isn't going to come in, but it really shows that he is. So there's a lot of, a lot of stuff coming here at you. Some of you, it might be that you're being called to be this King of Wands. Like, you're being called now to take all of this energy, take this leap of faith, and then just go forward. Go out there, take initiative. Don't hold back, because if you do, we have good things coming. The outcome card for this, it's interesting for me because everything else looks just so great, and then the outcome is the Five of Pentacles, and traditionally this card is about feeling inadequate and feeling a lack. But I don't see, you know, with everything else here, that that's really what it's talking about. For one thing, fives are change, and we had a 5 at the Five of Cups, and we had a Five of Pentacles here, so I feel like there's change. That's one message here. And secondly, I think it's going to be that it will, you know, kind of like shake up this feeling of lack that you've had in the past, that you know, feel like you haven't had what you really wanted. And if you take the leap of faith and you know, follow these energies, use these energies that are out there for you right now, that you will be able to basically kind of face head on and address this Five of Pentacles, this feeling of lack. And I think that it's going to, you know, bring it down. You know, really, it isn't in our soul's desire to stay in feelings and have feelings that are, you know, negative or lack or whatever. It's more that your soul's desire is to heal those kinds of things and to, you know, bring change about, and, you know, to address that kind of, those kinds of energies. So I think that's what it's talking about here. And we'll get some more clues and maybe some final bits of information from my, my 3 energy oracle cards. And of course you're sitting there looking at what they are. And I haven't even pulled them out yet, but we'll see what they are in a moment here as I shuffle through them and just see what Spirit has for us right now to give us some more insight. Oh, see, look at that. Door to value. And as I'm talking about lack, you know, this is even talking about lack in a sense of, you know, physical lack and not having what you need financially. So some of you who are experiencing financial lack, I do think that seeing this door to value card come up really is saying, yeah, this what was meant here in this spread was that as you go through this process, you're going to have, you know, just things are going to come forth. This is interesting. So I had this one card that it had been in my last spread as well, and it just kind of fell out, and thought, well, that's kind of weird. So then I shuffled again and then pulled it right out. So it's the 6th chakra card, Archangel Metatron, and he really did want to come out, but he's in reverse. So it is your, you know, it's your 3rd eye chakra. And it is letting you know, being right here next to the door to value, that you're in some way, you're blocked by your ability to see your own value, or to be able to realize and manifest value, you know, into your own experience, like this money flying through the door, because of some block in your 6th chakra. So I recommend, you know, doing some work in that regard. Your chakras, you know, do some energy healing, do clearing, grounding, shielding, protecting exercises, chakra. I don't know. I go on YouTube and I've found lots of different types of exercises that I like to do that, you know, help with that. So it's being highlighted for you. It's also connected to the High Priestess, and so, you know, I already see that this is a card for you that's come up in connection with the High Priestess for a reason. So understand and know that your 3rd eye, your 6th chakra, is that part of you that connects to the higher realms, to your higher self. And, you know, like do some work on clearing that up so that you can really have the things come through right now that will help you. And then finally, I have the Deceit card that came out in reverse. So this is good. It shows that somebody who has been deceiving you will no longer be deceiving you. Or if you have had, you know, deceptive experiences going on around you, there's an end to them. Or if you've been deceiving yourself about something, you're going to be going through a process of your eyes being open. Well, you know, there we go, the 6th chakra. When your eye is open, then you'll be able to see things more clearly, and you know, will not be deceived. You won't, you know, this, even a lot of times I just feel like this Deceit card can be self-deceit, and there's an end to it. So that's good. All right, my friends, thank you for watching my video here and subscribing to my channel, and I hope to